A 7.6 magnitude earthquake off the coast of Alaska early Saturday triggered tsunami warnings but left the mainland largely unscathed. According to the BBC and the U.S. Geological Survey, the quake struck 63 miles west of Craig, Alaska. Multiple aftershocks were also reported, though their effects weren't felt by residents in Alaska or Canada. However, the USGS did say in a statement sea level readings indicate a tsunami was generated. It may have been destructive along coast near the earthquake epicenter.
Crazy.
Yeah, dude.
That's what, 30 seconds at least now?
Yeah, it's been about 30 seconds to a minute now.
Wow.
It's kind of weird. It's like my first
Hey.
experience.
We just had a massive fucking earthquake. Like, I just recorded for a minute and 20 seconds at least.
So get this, just about 1 day prior to today's 7.5 earthquake off of Alaska, earth booms were reported in south central Alaska. This is coming from Channel 2 KTUU News, an Alaska news station. South Central authorities silent on calls of booming noise. South Central Alaska authorities didn't have any immediate cause for a loud booming noise heard Thursday night and reported by Channel 2 viewers, but seemed to rule out sonic booms from aircraft in responses Friday. Reports ranged from multiple cities and was generally agreed that it was a strong and persistent noise. People quoted as saying, "I heard several loud noises outside. There was a rumble and my chandelier started to shake." Another person compared it to someone going down a dirt road really fast. It was that sort of rumble. Another person went on to say, "I was in the garage and I heard it. It lasted for a while. At first I thought it was the wind until I stepped outside. My neighbor's kids looked for what was making that loud noise and they could not see anything, just kept hearing the loud noises."
The neighbourhood of Xerém has been badly affected as more than 3,000 people across Rio de Janeiro state have had to leave their homes due to flooding. Nearly 22 centimetres of rain fell in less than 24 hours in the mountainous region north of Brazil's Rio de Janeiro city. At least one person has died and 8 others are missing. The floods follow 2 weeks of record high temperatures and the state has been put on high alert. The girls were sleeping in the living room. We had just enough time to get the children up onto the rooftop because the house flooded very quickly. Hundreds of people have died due to flood-triggered mudslides in and around the state in recent years. 10 days of torrential rain in the same region killed 900 people and left hundreds of thousands homeless in January 2010.
Inclusive não é bom nem marcar aqui, meu amigo. Dá pra ferrar aqui, tá? Vou passar aqui, ó. Já jogou que nem pavão, ó, como é que tá? Aqui, ó, quarto das crianças aqui, ó, pode chegar pra cá também se quiser. Vamos lá falar com ele. O pessoal da rua eles estão tudo como, tá? Tudo em água. Agora tá porrada? Olha lá, ó. Uma capinha seca, pressão de água.
Teve que botar bota no carro. Eu passei mal quando eu vi a garota com o espelho assim, ó.
The largest natural disaster of 2012, the record drought, is persisting into the new year. And tonight, there's big trouble on the mighty Mississippi. It's becoming impossible for barges to move on some parts of the river. NBC's Kevin Tibbles reports on the cargo that is high and dry.
The mighty Mississippi, so parched and dry that shipping could grind to a halt by week's end.
We'll soon be hitting record low water levels that we've not seen within the middle Mississippi River.
Drought conditions have failed to replenish the Mississippi, where in places water levels have dropped 10 feet in 6 months. In Thebes, Illinois, near St. Louis, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers is dredging and blasting the river bottom to help keep shipping lanes open. Everything from oil to cement to chemicals to 60% of U.S. grain exports move down this river.
It's a major artery to the Gulf Coast, no doubt. All the exports go down this river to the Center Gulf.
And this artery is clogged.
It is clogged up.
In Dauphin County, nearly 30 homes were evacuated today along North 4th Street in Harrisburg, forced out by 2 sinkholes. The second, larger one, shut down water, sewer, and gas services to that entire area. CBS 21's Kirk Wilson is live with the Dauphin County Mobile Newsroom in Harrisburg with more.
Put the metal plate over it. Called it a day, I guess.
As crews worked to size up the situation last night, running water further eroded the base of the street, and around 11, a second, much larger hole opened up, magnifying the problem.
The people who lives on this block can't wash up or take a bath at all because the water's turned off and UGI is definitely turned off.
This afternoon, Harrisburg's Director of Communications and the City Public Works Directors were asking residents to leave because of a prolonged loss of water, sewer, and gas.
Well, I'm going to end up taking my family to a hotel or something. I mean, this is too much. I mean, that's just what I'm looking at it. I'm just trying to figure out how long this is going to be.
Sinkhole swallows a car in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Second such incident in a year.
And we are tracking overnight news from the South Valley. A driver's car was swallowed up by a sinkhole around 2 a.m. The driver was not hurt, but the car has to be towed out. Right now, that sinkhole is taking up the entire southbound lane of Prince Street at Grape Avenue. You can expect traffic delays in the area.
Valero, that major water break in downtown Minneapolis is having an impact on a big part of the city right now. We want to show you what's happening from Sky 4. You can see this backhoe that was digging in the area is on its side, and a tremendous amount of water that is gushing out from that area. The city says a private contractor hit a 36-inch water main that delivers water to a large part of the city around 2:30 this afternoon. The result is low or no water pressure for many businesses, apartments, and homes across the city, which is ironic considering that those streets look like rivers.
Frank, you stole the words right out of my mouth. These streets really do look like rivers. This is one of those stories we want to take you straight to these unbelievable pictures here behind me. Really does look like a river now sitting at the intersection of Hennepin and 1st Street. At its deepest point, water still up to about 3 feet here. And for the last couple hours, several different people stopping to check out this spectacle. So everybody's question, what happened? According to the city of Minneapolis, there were some private contractors working on a development project at Hennepin Avenue and 2nd Street North when they struck and ruptured a 36-inch water main. That's a main that we understand delivers water to a very large portion of the city. The spouting water actually dampened the ground where construction crews' equipment was standing, and this caused a backhoe to fall over. Several crews now still working to stop the break, restore service. As far as we can tell from our vantage point here, it's about a 5-block by 5-block perimeter just east here of the Hennepin Avenue Bridge that's completely closed. That's from Hennepin to Washington onto the river, causing just a real mess here at rush hour, as you can imagine.
Source of loud boom in Red Bank remains a mystery. Lexington County, South Carolina. Residents of Red Bank in Lexington County appear to have gotten a loud awakening Thursday morning as multiple reports indicate a loud booming noise in the area.
A messy mystery in the San Gabriel Valley. Residents say a mysterious dust blanketed neighborhoods from Azusa to West Covina. KCAL9's Andrea Fujii is live in Glendora, where crews have been working to clean up the mess and find the cause. Andrea?
Oh, Rick, several neighborhoods in the San Gabriel Valley woke up to find a layer of black soot. Just like this, you can see I collected some of it. Now, air quality experts taking a look at it say it's a result of all of the wind we've been having. Alfred Mikulev spent much of the day cleaning his patio in Glendora after he woke up to a mystery.
As I was walking barefooted, I said, okay, what on earth is this here?
For the past 2 days, a layer of black soot has covered his entire backyard. Neighbor Kevin Connard woke up to the same thing. It covered his car, but he's since cleaned it off.
You could even see dust being kicked up on the street as the cars went by. It was really bizarre.
The South Coast Air Quality Management District said they received calls about the questionable residue from Azusa, Covina, West Covina, and Glendora.